Hi guys, today I'm here to bring you a Reformer Jumpboard workout using a squishy ball. We're really going to focus on the core today, as well as using the ball to increase our need for stability in some movements. We'll also add a little fun element of coordination in this class. Alright guys, so I'm all set up, my jump board is on, my headrest is up. I've got two heavy springs on my Reformer. For me that's a red and a green, and I have placed my straps into the well just to stop them from banging around basically. We're going to start all the way down on our back, so come on down with me. Align yourself with the center of your carriage. Give yourself a little room between your shoulders and your shoulder blocks, and we're just going to take our ball in between our hands with the elbows wide. Now with the feet, we're going to come about to the center of the jump board here. Really squeeze the inner thighs together and lift the heels up nice and high. From here, we're going to press the carriage out and pull the carriage in. Press the carriage out and pull the carriage in. As you press the carriage out, just add a little squeeze into that ball. As you squeeze the ball, think about engaging through the core, really zipping up that belly. Nice, let's do about 4 more here. And 3. And 2. And last one. Now come about halfway in. We're going to do a little weight transfer. So as we press away from the jump board, we're going to bring one knee into tabletop and then the other. Both feet come down in the middle, just to transition to the other side. Once you've got that leg movement going, you're going to add that squeeze on the ball back in. Nice job. You've got 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Beautiful. Everybody go back to your left knee in tabletop, and let's just press out and in on this leg. The heel is still lifted nice and high. The belly is still braced here. You've got 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Extend that leg, hold it steady. Extend your other leg to the ceiling, and let's circle the leg around and around. That ball right now is just creating a bit of stability right at your center. You've got 4 in this direction, 3, 2, last 1, reverse around. Pelvis is nice and stable, equally weighted through both sides of the sacrum. Good. Let's do 4 more this way. And 3, and 2, and 1. Very nice job. Bring that foot back down. Let's switch the other knee into a tabletop position and just bend and straighten your other leg. Again, you can add that squeeze back in on the ball as you extend the leg long. Let's do 4 more here. And 3. On this last one, hold the leg long. Extend your opposite leg to the ceiling. Make sure that your hip doesn't start to hike up. And now let's circle the leg around and around for 4. And 3, and 2, last 1, reverse, for 6, nice big sweeping circles, 5, last 3, and 2, and 1. Very nice job. Come all the way in. Let's move into Pilates V here, heels together, toes apart. Make sure you've got that little bit of space between your shoulders and your shoulder blocks. Heels are high. Let's press the carriage out, extending through the legs, and come all the way back in. Again, add that squeeze back in on the ball here. Just starting to warm up through the upper body. And we'll do 4 more here. Good. And 3, and 2. And now we're going to work on that weight transfer again. So this time, one leg at a time is going to come up in external rotation, sliding up the calf as you press the carriage out. Beautiful. Let's do 4 more here. And 3. Last 2, last 1, whatever leg is up, let's hold it up and pulse down and up on our standing leg. Try to equally externally rotate both sides here. Nice. Make sure you've got weight in the big toe and the pinky toe side of your foot. You've got 4, 3, 2, last one. Extend the leg long. Reach your other toes to the ceiling. Now nice and quick. Lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. Last 4, 3, 2, and last time. Bring that leg back down. Let's come all the way in and up on the other side. Let's do 4 and 3. Last 2. Last one. Extend the carriage long. Really use the muscles in the leg. Bring the other leg up to the ceiling. And now down and up. Nice and quick here for 8, 7. Tailbone is heavy here. Good for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice job. Bring that leg all the way down. Let's come all the way back in. Very nice. So we're going to do our little warm-up jumps here. We'll start with our legs parallel. Let's move our toes to the top edge of our jump board. Heels nice and high to start. Let's stretch those legs long. Very nice. When you're ready, inner thighs are squeezing together. Bend the knees and take a little jump. Now this is as heavy as we will jump. We're just getting some heat to build in those legs. Beautiful. If you'd like to add a little press of the arms up to the ceiling on your jump, please do so. Sorry for the bang. Nice. You've got 8 and 7. Now we're going to try to do our transitions in the air. So in 4, 3, 2, transition to Pilates V here. Keep on jumping. Squeezing the heels together throughout. Really articulating through those feet. You've got 8, 7, 6. Zip up those inner thighs. Last 4, 3, 2. Back to parallel. And 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, back to Pilates V, and 8, 7, 6, really let those knees bend, 4, 3, 2, back to parallel, one more round of each, 8, really squeeze through those inner thighs, last 4, 3, 2, Pilates V, last round, 8, 7, 6, last 4, 3, 2, and rest. Very nice job. Settle in. Beautiful. Let's just do a little single leg jumping to warm up our one leg at a time. So left leg at the top of the jump board, knee pointing straight up to the ceiling. Other knee comes into tabletop. And let's do 16 jumps here. 15, 14. Again, adding that little lift of the ball to the ceiling is optional. And 8, 7, 6, last 4, 3, 2. Let's transition in the air, other leg. 16, 15, 14. Nice job. Last 8. We're going to go back to the other side after these, but we're going to jump an external rotation. 4, 3, 2, we switch. Go for that external rotation on both legs. Add the arms back in once you're stable. Good, last 8, 7, last 4, and switch, last round, 16, 15. Again, external rotation on both sides. Beautiful, last 8, you're doing great. 7. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Settle in. Okay. Reach behind you. Take your headrest down. Scooch away from the shoulder blocks. Again, just an inch. Take that ball between the inner thighs, arms down by the sides. Arches are now on top of the jump board. Tuck your tailbone under. Roll the pelvis up into bridge. Collarbones are wide. Really get those hips up. Soften the front of the hips down. And then roll the spine down again. Let's do 2 more like that. Rolling the hips under, articulating the spine up, letting the knees push forward, and then rolling the spine all the way back down. Last time here, we will leave the hips up at the top. Little squeezes in on the ball for 16, 15, 14. Really work for height of those hips. That's it. Last 8, 7, hamstrings working hard. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the spine all the way down. Bring your feet down onto the jump board here. Feet are parallel. You've still got that ball between the knees, and press the legs to straight. From here, we're gonna curl our head, neck, and chest up, reach our hands past our thighs, and start our 100. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Really pushing those feet deeply into the jump board. Good. Coming into deep forward flexion with the upper torso. Good, we're halfway there. Inhale and exhale. Last 4 and exhale. And 3, squeeze that ball and exhale. Last 2 and exhale. Curl up a 1/4 inch higher. Last time. And exhale. Beautiful. Bend those knees, lower the spine down. For a moment, let's sit up and just change out our spring to 1 heavy spring. I'm gonna drop my green spring and just use 1 red, okay? Okay. Now we're gonna take that ball right in front of the shoulder blocks and rest right below shoulder blades on that ball. Feet are gonna come back up onto the jump board in Pilates V, right at the tippy top here. Good. So we're not jumping just right now. We're just gonna do a little core work here. So make sure that ball is even, right at the bottom tips of the shoulder blades, hands behind the head. When you're ready, inhale, open the chest. Exhale, curl the head, neck, and chest up. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, curl the head, neck, and chest up. Tailbone is heavy here. Avoid tucking the tailbone under. I want to isolate more into this upper section of the abdominals. Big exhale on the lift. Let's do 4 more here. Your inner thighs are squeezing together. You're actively pushing into the jump board with your feet. We've got 2 more. Last time. Now come about halfway back. Your gaze is up to the ceiling and little pulses straight up. First 16, 15, elbows nice and wide. Last 12. Last 8. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Curl back up into forward flexion. Move your feet into parallel. Bring your right knee up into tabletop. And now let's rotate towards that knee. Exhale, twist. Exhale, twist. Your standing leg is very important here. The kneecap is pointing straight up to the ceiling, and you're actively pushing into the big toe and pinky toe side of your foot. You've got 8. And 7, hips are still. 6, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Replace those feet. Switch it out to the other side. Good, and exhale, twist. and twist. Good, just 8. Elbows stay wide and reaching. 6. Good job, last 4, 3, 2, and last time. Bend both knees, come all the way in. Beautiful job. If it feels good and you can let your head go back and extend through the front of the ribs and get a nice little stretch there. Very nice. Okay, let's turn over onto one side. We're gonna keep that ball basically where it is and just take our low obliques onto it. So kind of right at the waistline there. And then for me, I'm gonna grab onto my peg and put my elbow on my headrest. You might choose to be further down. That is up to you and your height. Good. Now our top leg is going to jump. So make sure that that ball is nestled right underneath your waistline, shoulder out of the ear, pressing away from the carriage. Extend your top leg. My top hand is going to grab onto my shoulder block for stability here. When you're ready, let's bend the knee and then take a little jump. Stretching out through the toes, out through the toes. So it's so important to find length in this movement. Beautiful. Your foot is landing directly underneath your hip, not forward or back. The front of the hip is open as you extend that leg. Open that hip. Good. Let's do 8 and 7. We're not here very long. Might feel long. Last 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're gonna add a little baby lift up. Little baby lift up as you jump right from the side of that hip. Just 8 more here. And 7. And 6. Good. Last 3. And 2. And last time. Nice job. Come in for a moment. Good. Extend the leg back out for a moment and then externally rotate that top leg. So externally rotating does not mean that top hip drops back. The hips are still as stacked as possible. The knee is just an external rotation. Let's jump a few here. Nice. Just 4 more like this. And 3 and 2 and 1. Now you're going to turn parallel to external rotation, to parallel, to external rotation. Rotating right inside that hip socket here for 8 and 7 and 6. Good job, last 4 and 3, 2, and last time. Very nice job. Come all the way in. Beautiful. So let's sit all the way up. We'll turn around to the other side. Get that other side over with. If you want to, sit up for a moment and just take your working leg, your top leg, cross it over your standing leg, and take a brief little outer hip stretch for a moment before we switch over. That is a good option. All right. When you're ready, let's turn all the way around. We'll arrange that ball right underneath our waistline. Find your elbow and hand position that feels right for you. Shoulder away from the ear, lifting up off of that ball with the obliques. Top leg is your jumping leg. Extend your leg long, toe is directly underneath the hip, hips are stacked. When you're ready, parallel jumping here. Point through those toes, extend the top waist nice and long. Good, you've got 8 and 7. Last 4. Last 2. Let's add that little baby lift. Lift and land, lift and land. Stretch through those toes. We've got 8 more here. and 7. Last 4. Last 2. And last time. Land for a moment. Give yourself a second. Externally rotate that top leg. Press out. Make sure the top hip hasn't sagged back. And let's do a few jumps here. Just 4 more like this, and then we'll alternate parallel to external rotation. 3, 2, let's alternate. Parallel, external. Parallel, external. Work deep within that hip socket here. Let's just do 4 more here. And 3, and 2, and last time. Land. Very nice job. All right, take that moment to sit all the way up and cross your top leg over your bottom leg and just take a little hip stretch. Good. All right, guys. So we'll give our legs, our glutes a break for a moment and do a little arm work. So you're gonna grab your straps out of your well if they're down there. And then we are going to come to kneeling with the ball in between our inner thighs for a little arm work facing back. So I like to place my knees about an inch away from my shoulder blocks. You could also put your knees against the shoulder blocks for a little stability there. And we're going to stand up on our knees, squeeze the ball. You can choke up on your straps a bit here. And when you're ready, let's just pull the arms down and back and forward. Down and back and forward. Collarbones wide. Think about reaching the arms down to the floor as you come back and down to the floor as you come forward. So the shoulders stay down, the neck stays long. You've got a constant little squeeze on that ball to help propel yourself up towards the ceiling. Let's do 4 more here. Exhaling on that press back. Last 2, and last 1. Now bring the hands just outside the hips. From here, we're just going to do a smaller range press back to the hips and back from there, to the hips and back from there for 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Hands come back to the hips. Glue your hands to the outer sides of your pants, and now slide your hands up the outer seams of the pants and slide them back down. Elbows pointing straight back. Pull up and press down. Take a moment as your arms extend fully to squeeze through those triceps. Let's do 5, 4, 3, soft front of the ribs, last 2, and 1 more time. Very nice job. Bring those straps forward. Let's place just our 1 strap down. We're going to do a little tricep extension exercise. So you can scooch those knees back a little bit. Pull the right elbow high towards the rib cage. Turn the palm facing back. And when you're ready, just extend and bend at the elbow. Let's do 4 more here. And 3. Last 2. Last time. Beautiful job. Place that strap back. We'll grab onto our other strap and just do the same on the other side. So pull the elbow up nice and high close to the rib cage. Fully extend the arm to the back. Squeeze that tricep as you extend the arm and bend. Exhale. Exhale. Let's do 4 more here. And 3. And 2. And last 1. Very nice job. Place that strap back. Let's walk a little further forward so that our knees are about an inch from the shoulder blocks. We'll bring our hands onto the side of the wooden rails. thumbs on top. Shift your weight forward so that the thigh bones press into the shoulder blocks evenly, shoulders in line with the wrists. Tailbone nice and high here, flat back. We're just gonna pull the knees underneath us and extend the carriage back out. Exhale, pull. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull. Inhale, release. Deeply pull in those abdominals as you draw the carriage in. Let's do 4 more here. And 3. Last 2. And last time. Beautiful. Extend the carriage back. Move both knees behind the left shoulder block, angling the toes to the other side of the carriage. And now let's pull in on a little angle. This time around, you're going to think about sitting your sit bones down towards your heels as you pull the carriage in, focusing on those obliques. Let's do 4 more here, nice and stable through the upper body. And 3. Last 2. And last time. Very nice job. When you're ready, switch to the other side. Angle the knees towards the opposite shoulder block, toes to the other side, square shoulders to the center of the frame. When you're ready, round the spine, sit down towards your heels. Exhale. Wide collarbones here. You've got 4 and 3. Last 2 and last time. Very nice job. From here, we're going to line our knees back up with our shoulder blocks, pressing them in this time. You can either repeat your flat back pulls with the knees down or tuck your toes under. Hover the knees an inch or 2 off of the carriage and then do short little pulls in here for 8 and 7 and 6. Good, still a nice flat back for 4, 3, last 2, and last time. Hold the carriage in, hold for 5, steady, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully lower those knees down, beautiful. Let's turn sideways, placing the ball between the knees. We're gonna switch our spring out to one medium spring here, so a blue for me. And then grab onto our loop. Beautiful. Just hover your hips over your heels just an inch, and then we'll pull the hands in and out, and in and out. Good. Keeping a little bit of tension on that spring throughout. And we'll do 4 more here. And 3, last 2, last time. Hold one hand on top of the other. Let's rotate towards our shoulder blocks. And as we rotate towards the jump board, we're gonna lift all the way up, pressing the pelvis forward. And then again, sit back down towards the heels. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, lower with control. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, lower with control. Nice. So as you stand up on those knees, squeeze the glutes just a little bit, press the pelvis forward. As you sit down, make sure the sit bones are equally weighted as they come back down towards the heels. Last 3. Beautiful. Last 2. And last time here. Stay lifted all the way up on your knees. This time around, we're going to take our fingers and clasp them right overhead. Now we're going to laterally flex the spine over towards the shoulder blocks and over towards the jump board. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 3 more here. And 2. And 1 more time. Very nice job. Carefully settle back down. We'll turn all the way around and do that same series on the other side. So just rotate, align yourself with the center of your carriage, bring that ball back between the knees, and grab your front strap. Hover the hips over the heels just an inch, and now let's pull the hands towards one another and open the arms back up. Long back of the neck, nice stable spine. And we'll do 4 more here. And 3. Last time, hold one hand on top of hand, rotate towards your shoulder blocks. As you rotate towards your jump board, propel those hips up and forward. Inhale down, exhale up and rotate. Hands in line with the sternum throughout. Let's do 4. And 3. The last 2. And last time. This time around, stay lifted up on those knees. Bring the hands overhead, clasping the fingers towards one another. Hands right over the crown of the head. Inhale, reach over towards the shoulder blocks. Exhale over towards the jump board. Inhale towards the shoulder blocks. Exhale towards the jump board. We'll do 4 more here, resisting the urge to turn the ribs, but instead imagining that you're between 2 narrow panes of glass and your body is just sliding right and left. Last 2. And last time here. Very nice job. Have a seat. Carefully bring that strap back. Let's place our ball just right next to our carriage one more time for a little bit of reverse jumping here. So hands back on top of the shoulder blocks, shoulders away from the ears, toes are hanging right over the back of the reformer. Bring your left foot up onto the jump board, straighten the leg. Just feel how light that spring is. Now we're just going to take a little extension of the leg, shoulders right over the shoulder blocks. Trying to lift the back of the knee up to the ceiling as we jump. Let's do 4 more and then we'll add on just a little bit. 3. Keep lifting through the low belly. Last 1. Now as you jump, add just a little lift of the leg up. Lift right from the glute. Let's do 8 and 7. Nice soft landing. 6. Last 4. Nice straight elbows. Last 2. And last time. Land with control. Bring that knee down and switch to the other side. Hips nice and square towards your carriage. Extend your opposite leg back behind you. Shoulders and collarbones open. From here, bend the back knee. Just take a light jump. Good. Let's do 5 more like this, and then we'll just add that little leg lift. And 3. Last time here. And now as you jump, lift from the glute and the base of the hamstring. Up and in, up. Let's do 8 more here. And 6. Last 4. Last 2. And last time. Land with control. Beautiful. Bring the carriage all the way home. Let's grab our ball one more time. I'm just placing my straps into my well. And we're going to hold onto the ball. We're going to lay all the way down on our back for one more round of jumping. So give yourself a bit of room between your shoulders and your shoulder blocks. We'll start with the ball in our hands. We're still on that 1 medium spring, so nice and light. Come into Pilates V with your heels. Good. Externally rotated from the hips. Bring that ball right down to your chest here. We're going to take a bend in the knees, a little jump, and just extend that ball up to the ceiling. Zip up the backs of the inner thighs as you jump, keeping those heels squeezing together the whole time. Nice job. Now adding on, hold the ball up overhead. As you jump, bring the ball towards the thighs towards the ball. Good. Think about using those deep low abdominals to bring those legs towards the ceiling. Let's do 5 more here. And 4. Last 2. And last time. Go back to regular jumping. Parallel off the feet. Bring the light left knee into a tabletop position. Shift the ball into your left hand. And as you jump, we're going to do a little pass of the ball under our bent knee. Good. You can stay here with the head down, or as you pass the ball, lift the head, neck, and chest up. Let's do 8 and 7. Good job, guys. Last 4. Last time. Lower the head down, switch the feet. Good. When you're ready, bring the ball into your right hand and bring it under the thigh bone and around. Adding that head lift if you'd like. Sliding the front ribs down to the hips as you bring that ball underneath your leg. Good for 8 here. Have fun with this. 7 and 6. It's a playful movement. Last 4. Last 2. And last time. Very nice job. Let's jump on the other leg again. We're going to take that ball to our left thigh. Take our opposite elbow onto the ball. And then take our hands behind our head. So just getting into this position is quite a bit of a challenge. You're just squeezing your opposite elbow and thigh bone into the ball as you jump. Put a little pressure in on both ends as you propel yourself off the jump board. Jump, squeeze. Jump, press. Jump, press. Let's do 4 more here. And 3. The last 2. And last 1. Now grab the ball in your hands and just pulse that ball forward as you jump. Let's do 5 more here. And 3. And 2. And last time. Very nice. Lower the head down. Let's switch jumping to the other side. Again, you're going to take that ball to the top of your thigh. Opposite elbow goes onto the ball. Now, if you wanted to stop jumping while you set yourself up, that's fine as well. Good. I'm just going to try to keep on going. Hands behind the head. Find that compression between the thigh bone and the elbow, and then just keep on going. Little push in from both directions. Let's do 5 more here. And 3. Last time, grab the ball between the hands. As you jump, reach the ball past the thigh. Good for 5. 4. Last 2. And last 1. Come back to center. Lower the head down. Bring both feet back to the jump board. Let's jump here. Turning the heels back into Pilates V. Reaching the ball up to the ceiling. We're going to add a little split of the legs as we jump. Nice job. Last exercise here. As you split the legs apart, we'll lift our head, neck, and chest up and reach that ball through. Beautiful. See how high you can curl up off of that carriage. Nice, I lied about this being our last exercise. We've got 2 more to come. Last 2 here. Last time. Very nice. Continue jumping just on your right leg here. And all we're gonna do for a little coordination is throw that ball as we jump. Nice. 4 more on this leg. And 3, up to you how high you throw that ball. Last 2. Last 1, let's switch it out to the other side and add that throw. Really reach through the toes of that jumping leg. Let's do 4 more here. And then we are just gonna alternate jumps and try to continue to throw. Last 2. Challenging the brain as well as the body here. And switch throw, switch throw, switch throw. Good, last 8, and 7, and 6. Nice. 3, and 2, and last time. Very nice. Go back to double leg jumping for 5, and 4, last 2, and last time. Very nice job. Settle in, bring the carriage home. Bring the soles of your feet together on top of the jump board. Let the knees widen to the sides. Place that ball on your low belly. Elbows down by your sides, hands resting lightly on the ball. Close your eyes here. Settle in. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 4 more breaths. And 3. Letting everything just melt into the carriage. Last breath here. Beautiful. Carefully bring those knees together. Let's sit all the way up. Ball resting next to you. Feet right underneath the knees. Resting on the floor, hands to the thighs. Thank you guys so much for coming and being here with me today. I truly do appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications down below. Also, feel free to leave me a message. Let me know what you thought about this workout and what you might want to see next. And again, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.